We're watching the Keeper of the Plains go up.
You get older and you got grandkids, you can say you was in the middle of construction and got to see it all.
Yes. Drums going.
Keeper of the Plains has always been real special to me.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
It has historical and cultural significance to the Native American community.
Yes. Be careful.
We started in '99, so it's a good day.
Gotta go with the wind, I would imagine.
I'm glad that it's up higher where people can see it because it's above the trees now.
We raised him up about 30 feet from his original position, and so we've done what we can to enhance it and tell the story a little bit better than what we had before.
And it means a lot to a lot of people.
It's wonderful seeing the Keeper go back up where he belongs.
Just real proud to be a part of this experience.
For 50 years, the iconic Keeper of the Plains statue has stood proudly where the Big and Little Arkansas rivers meet in downtown Wichita. Today, we'll explore that time and uncover the captivating story behind this legendary piece of Black Bear Bosun's artwork. Join me for this special episode of Keepers on Parade as we learn about the profound, lasting impact of this statue and the cultural significance it continues to hold today.
Where the Little Arkansas meets the Big Arkansas River stands the 44-foot-tall Keeper of the Plains. It's come to represent the city of Wichita, along with its artist, Black Bear Bosun, who was one of the most well-known Native American artists of his time.
At the dedication, Black Bear told the audience, "To the city of Wichita, Kansas, and all its people, it is with extreme pleasure and pride that I give this sculpture, Keeper of the Plains. Wichita is not the place of my birth, but is the birthplace of my forefathers. This gesture of giving is not only typical of my people, but is also a personal gesture to this city, which has been so kind to me. I sincerely hope that this sculpture will always be a reminder to all peoples that we all belong to the earth, our mother, to the sun, our father, and above all, to each other and to the Great Spirit."
It's here for all of us. I mean, Black Bear Bosun made the Keeper as a gift to the city, not just for people of his time, but generations. I would tell any visitors that come, enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that this is a gift from one of the first inhabitants of this land. It's a gift that he's given, didn't take any money for it, as a symbol of peace.
What he was able to accomplish was amazing.
Native Americans say in Black Bear's 59 years, he managed to bring a lot of pride to his people. Although most knew him as the artist, he always treated people like family.
Stick with us to hear more about Black Bear Bosun's other pieces of artwork and his continuing legacy after the break.
Black Bear Bosun came to Wichita in 1940, bringing with him the artistic design of the Kiowa Five painters.
He wasn't per se a large steel sculpture, but he was able to put it together, and with help from the expertise around here, it could withstand the winds of Kansas real easy.
It was part of a beautification project with KG&E. It turned into a project where he was giving back to the city of Wichita that greeted him so kindly and took care of him so well. He loved Wichita, and Wichita loved him. That is actually a Truman Ware quote. Keeper of the Plains is a gift to the city of Wichita, and it's all about community and bringing people together, native and non-native alike. Many people wonder about his hands. If he's holding something, he's actually praying.
He's praying to watch over the land, to watch over where we're at, and he's facing the east because everything starts in the east. That's where the sun rises. So that's where he starts every day out to be able to pray that everybody, that the inhabitants that are here, to be safe.
The Keeper is standing where he is because this is considered sacred ground. It's where the Big and Little Arkansas rivers meet.
The rivers represent strength, the rivers represent life, and it keeps flowing, and him being at the confluence of both of those shows strength.
He was known, well known at that time, for the Keeper of the Plains, but truth of the matter be, he had done a number of important things much earlier in his career.
The Keeper of the Plains was the only sculpture he ever made. Everything, he's famous for his artwork, and a lot of his artwork is displayed here at the museum. And a couple of years ago, we had a massive effort to bring the bosuns home. So we reached far and wide as a board to try to find people that may have some of his original artwork, and to be able to get it back here and bring it home, have it restored and on display here. And we've got quite a few of his art here, and we're very proud of that. And that's our job, is to preserve that artwork so that it can stay.
So Black Bear was prominent among American Indian artists for a long time, and that's where his heart was in his two-dimensional art. But he also really loved Wichita. He lived here for a long time.
That's another great thing about our museum, is that you can come and check out all of the wonderful paintings and sketches and drawings that Bosun did. We even have cartoons of his. He had a wonderful sense of humor.
We are celebrating the Keeper 50th. Who knows if I'll be around for a Keeper 100, but I know my kids will, and my grandkids. So I want this, not just this celebration, but our culture to still survive. And I want to make sure to at least do my part to make sure that lives on.
Stay tuned to learn about the efforts being made to preserve Native American culture in Wichita.
It was a cold November day when the steel figure was introduced to Wichita. Native Americans say it portrays the honor of a culture and its creator.
50 years is a long time. The Keeper has obviously become an icon for the city of Wichita and this area.
The Keeper really is something that brings people together. It brings people into our museum. They go and see the Keeper, they wonder, they get curious. There's great information about the Plains people in that plaza, and they want to know more. So they come into our museum, they find out that Native people are still here, that they are not really a thing of the past.
The Keeper has always been intended to be a sacred object. They wanted something to highlight the heritage of Wichita and give the Native Americans something to hold on to.
Our biggest message is we want people to know that we're still here. When you look in the history books, everything stops at about 1900. So to be able to show that we are still here, we are still thriving, we still do practice our customs and traditions, and to have a symbol like the Keeper to be here to show everybody and basically bring everybody together, to let everybody also know that we are still here, because we still have our dance here. We still have different community events and still have different traditions that we practice, and we practice them here. So it's very meaningful that it's still here.
Native people are storytellers, and our museum is dedicated to the Native American and preserving its culture, their culture. I think it's really important to maintain that Native people are still here today. That's what our museum's about. That's what the Keeper's about. The Keeper was built and shared with the city of Wichita to talk about community and how we can all come together, and the pride that all the Wichitans have in this beautiful, iconic sculpture that has been around for 50 years. So really it's about bringing people together.
I look at it as an awesome responsibility. I mean, it's something that we are taught very young. We are to share our culture, and once we get older, we're taught that we need to pass it down. As they say, we need to pass it down to the next 7 generations. For me specifically, to be able to pass it on to my daughters and eventually my grandkids is, like I said, an awesome responsibility.
Of course, it's been a long, long time since he died, 1980. It pleases me that people still know his name and people still associate him with Wichita. and he would have liked that.
Thank you so much for tagging along with us as we heard the story behind one of Wichita's most notable symbols. If you'd like a mini keeper for your business, or if you'd like to apply as an artist, scan the QR code on your screen right now.